With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Jets of Brooklyn. First of four berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 76
Now it's McClellan. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Liking 18.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Hey, Chris! You got him.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 19 tight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion right here, Hunter. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. A good chunk of those yards came after contact, and that's an area where he's really starting to excel as a running back. It felt like he was doing a drill that running backs have to perform all the time, especially in pads, called a gauntlet drill. 2 guys, you know, people, these 2 rows, and you have to go right through the middle of them and make sure you take care of the football and knock people aside. He's performing the drill on that run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Lawrence will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Jets' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Up the right sideline. And down right around the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Hey, Smash. Hey, hurt. Ready, hut.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw is Sanders. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
19, go street. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the handoff, McClellan. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
60 Bison.
Here's Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Jets 10. Jaguars nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 4 at the 41.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
That's good.
But they picked up. So to me, you know what that translates back to? Situational football and how they've been teaching it probably since OTAs and minicamps. Going over situations, know what you need, and find a way to get it.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And to throw again is Lawrence. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cavity Lions.
A give running right is home. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
19-18. Ready.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 tight.
Sanders to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
45-yard line.
On the ground, here's McClellan. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Running left, it's Hall. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Sanders. He dumps this one off here to Hall. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On the jump. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go. 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Sanders. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Come on, come on.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
3. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with McClellan. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
Jets 17. Jaguars nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the 40 now on second down. Lawrence. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll drop this one off at ETN. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense. Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw now, here's Sanders. And this one is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Sanders. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Returnable now for Woodson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Sink right. 11, Agate. Sink right, open. 30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. And that's complete TTN out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Go. Hey, I'm gun.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill. Sink right.
Again, it's Lawrence. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sink right, open. 30 left.
Now Lawrence. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the twist.
To throw is Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Come on. Ready?
On first down, right back to Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? 77, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And he will find his man on the outside. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
19 Tiger. Let go.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Paul want to give up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Paul again. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
19, 18.
On third down, here's Hall. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Now 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Rip, 23.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He'll find ETN out of the backfield. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
go. 11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here we go. First and goal.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 14.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
70. Here we go. 60 Bison.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.